Hey guys, it's Sarah from Just My Typewriter, and I'm here today to talk about typewriter ribbons, which is something essential to typewriting, just in case you weren't aware. So there's been some scrapbook-related companies that have popped up over the past couple years that have been working to make typewriters that are more modern, that are a lot cheaper to make, so they're not antiques, and then they've also been making typewriter accessories to go with these machines. A lot of people use them for crafting or for decorating. One of these companies is called We Are Memory Keepers, and they sell their products online or at Michael's. And they had a typewriter display up in my local Michael's, and they had a bunch of ribbons sitting next to it in a bunch of interesting colors, so I decided to give them a shot. The first thing I did was I took a picture of these ribbons and posted them on my Instagram at just.my.typewriter to ask the typewriter community what their opinion of these ribbons was. And I found out that a lot of people liked that there were typewriter ribbons available, but they found that the ribbons were not as good as some of the other products that you could get through someone like Charlie Foxtrot on Instagram or on Amazon, where they do sell some typewriter ribbons as well. A lot of people said that the colors were too wet when they put them in the machines and they had to let them dry for a couple weeks before they could use them properly. Other people said that certain ribbons just didn't work at all, and it was kind of inconsistent. To give you guys a quick comparison of what some of these ribbons would look like on your machines, I took my Royal HH Elite, and that had a normal Amazon replacement ribbon on it, and I typed out the QWERTY keyboard in both black and red, which you can see here. And then I did the same typing test on my Smith Corona pacemaker, which I have right here, that has a teal and black We Are Memory Keepers ribbon on it. And you can look at the two differences between those typings here. One thing I noticed just from typing on these machines with ribbons a lot is that anytime you hit shift on these machines, you're going to get a little bit of runover from the other color in your typing. So for example, if I hit shift here on the pacemaker, you're gonna get a little bit of teal in the bottom of your black letters. Some things like the underscore on the top of your keyboard, which is a shift move that you have to make, is always going to be in teal because it is so low on the register of the black side of the ribbon. And I think that's because of the size difference in the ribbon itself. That can be a little bit annoying if you're trying to type and you want something all consistently in one color. You're gonna get some bleed through with the We Are Memory Keepers ribbons. The nice thing about these ribbons is that there is a large shade range for me to pick from. I have right now a teal on this one. I think I have a red and black or a dark pink and black on this one. I have teal on some of the other ones at home, and then in front of me I've got the royal blues, the teals, the reds, and the two pinks. Now the shade range does have inconsistencies within itself. Any of your lighter colors like your black and white or your light pink and black are going to be a lot drier than something like your dark colors like royal blue or even the reds. Those are a lot wetter ribbons to get to immediately. And when you're respooling them, which you should do by the way, because the spools that come with these are plastic and don't really fit on anything, you're going to notice that the inner ribbon around your one spool is going to be super dry, especially in those lighter colors. The light pink, for example, which I have on my Royal 10, was almost completely dried out for a good chunk of the ribbon that was around the spool in the package. So it's inconsistent in its inking throughout. I'm gonna go ahead and unwrap these so you guys can see the ribbon. You'll notice as you get past your little grommet here in the one side, it's going to be a lot drier around the spool. I don't know why this is, and it's really particularly bad in the lighter colors. But as you go through, you'll notice it gets sticky toward the end and really dried out on the inside, if you guys can see that. They are wrapped around a little plastic spike on the inside, which is not unlike other ribbons. Be careful, I was really stupid and managed to stab myself with one of these spikes and I bled everywhere, which did rehydrate the ribbon, but is probably not the best thing unless you wanna write like a haunted letter to a relative or something. So that is what these ribbons look like on the inside. Now this is the pink ribbon, but as you can see, it almost looks red and it types almost red as well. I have it on my Smith Corona Corsair Deluxe and the ink basically looks red. So it is a nice dupe for red if you don't have one. I actually enjoy working with these ribbons. I'm disappointed that they dry out a lot quicker and are wetter to begin with anyways, but it is kind of cool to see stuff in different colors. But when they run out, I will definitely go back to the normal replacement ribbons from Amazon, just because it's nice to have something you know is going to work consistently and stay nice for a really long time. If you guys want to check out some of these ribbons, You can check out their website at the link in the description. I've also used these ribbons personally on some poetry that I've written. You can check out the PDF of that in the link in the description as well to see what they look like compared to other ribbons. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want some more typewriter content, feel free to check out the videos on this channel. We do a lot of product reviews, a lot of typing versus typing and tearing apart things for some reason. And you can also check us out on Instagram at just.my.typewriter, where I try to post pictures of my collection, products that we use, and other typewriter related content. Thank you guys so much for being here today, and I want to remind you that you are just my typewriter.